But we will begin. And my name is Robert Holm. I'm the founder of On-Ramps to Careers. And I'll be a moderator, but just one of many On-Ramps presenters, most of whom will be our interns and alumni. And I was also served as your pre-show DJ. But we'd like to begin with one member of this very large group of volunteers. And, what On-Ramps is really, we describe as a partnership because it includes employers, our alumni, students most of all, and of course the educators and amazing On-Ramp staff who bring this group together. So I really want to shout out Hillary Jones, who you'll see her slides today, our managing director, and of course Aubrey Leas and John Capozzi, who helped put this together in a great show for you today. And they've honestly been doing it all year long. So with the help of all you guys on the call, and especially our interns, our alumni, our school partners and employers, we have 270 young people and 36 employer hosts participating this year. So we're really excited that we just keep growing. And then of course, the staff of 17 schools and NAF academies, the State Superintendent of Education, OSSE, DCPS, the charter schools, many dozens of volunteers who are also behind why we celebrate today. So we want to acknowledge and thank them. But I'm going to start the time off with one of those very important team members, our fantastic chair of On-Ramps to Careers Board of Directors, Monique Lenoir. Monique's been a volunteer and a host employer, I think for 6 years, right, Monique?
Yes, cheers.
And while she served as a national head of communications for United Negro College Fund, and then just in the last 2 years, she became our chair, but really led us through the topsy-turvy 2 years of COVID so far. I guess we're going on 3, and helped us really continue to grow, maybe even faster than everything, despite all that we've all been through. So Monique, if you'd say a few welcome words.
Sure, of course. So I'm really happy to be here. This is a celebration. Thank you, Robert, for inviting me to just make opening remarks. As Robert mentioned, I've been with On-Ramps to Careers for 6 years. I started off, first of all, just volunteering because I love this organization and I love the mission of the organization. And then from there, I moved to be an advisory board member, then a board member, and I am now rounding out my 2nd year as board chair. I'm the end of my board term, but I've really been happy to be a part of this and see the organization grow and see the impact of the organization. As Robert mentioned, I work full-time as the director of communications for the United Negro College Fund. And when I first found out about On-Ramps and we actually hosted some students, I was blown away. I was blown away by the talent and by the innovation, the creativity, the intelligence of the students that we hosted.
Recording in progress.
That includes all of you. And I really just wanted to really impart on you guys how wonderful of an opportunity this is for you and for you to make the most of it. I know you're kind of rounding out and finishing up your internships, and I hope you had a great summer doing that, but this is a one-of-a-kind opportunity, and I would really just encourage all of you to make the most of it, network, talk to your mentors, find out how you might be able to continue to work with these organizations, because opportunities like this do not come around very often. I really wanted to also just shout out, and I know Robert just shouted out everyone else, but I wanted to shout out Robert, our founder, because Robert had this great idea years ago, and he wasn't afraid to take his idea and run with it and go after his dreams because he wanted to make a difference in the space. And he wanted to be able to work with students like all of you to teach you all the skills, give you the network and the tools that you need to be successful in this field. So shout out to Robert Holm today, because without Robert, none of us would be here. And I think that also speaks to this dreams. Like, everyone has a dream, and if you don't go after it and if you don't work hard for it and see it through, then it's not going to come to fruition. I would just encourage all of you, as you finish your internships and you move on into the next stage of your school and eventually your career, that you are not afraid to take chances, that you are not afraid to go after what you want, whether it seems crazy or not, but just go for it, because dreams don't work unless you do. And if you put your hard work and dedication and all of your skills behind it, I know that all of you all will be successful. So I was able to watch some of these presentations, and I was really just blown away by how talented all of you are, by the creativity, and really by the success that you've been able to achieve this summer. So just excited for this celebration. Congratulations to all of you. I hope that you'll take what you learned this summer with you and really just realize what a great opportunity this is. So thank you so much, and hope you all have a great time today.
Thank you, Monique. You totally went off script there, but I appreciate it. Try not to get me choked up, okay, when I got to talk here. Yeah, today I really appreciate that. It is an exciting day and year, especially because this is our 10th year, and you guys have made it the biggest, and I would say in some ways the best, some ways the hardest year. Just because of the things that we've all, had to go through in the last couple of years. But our day today is to celebrate the very significant milestone that you, our interns, have achieved in the past year. And I do say year, not the last 6 weeks, because you as interns began the work of preparing for these internships at least a year ago in your schools, your academies, doing the interviews.
I'll do it when the meeting's over.
Sorry to interrupt, Robert. Can everyone just mute their phones so we can hear the speakers? Thank you.
Yeah, cool. Thanks. So you guys started this a long time ago, and I know you did interviews. That was nerve-wracking for many, fun for a lot of folks too, but this started way back in the fall. And you guys were preparing resumes, attending on-ramps workshops, tenacity. So we're really here to celebrate what you've done this whole year. And for the award show today, you'll see yourself nominated. I think almost everybody's been nominated because there were so many good videos. You'll be nominated in teams by the name of your employers. So if there's the employer name, that means you. Except for some of the employers have, multiple teams, in which case we'll put your names in there so you know which team from ADS or NASA rover like that. But the most important thing is everybody should know that behind those employer names that you'll see nominating you guys as teams, for those who are new and just joining to check us out, they're teams of up to 6 high school students, and in some cases they're college alumni mentors, but also the dedicated employer supervisors. I see Quincy Benbow from Palo Alto, just how well he prepared his example. Right. I'm gonna mute yourself there. All right. So they did a lot of work. Oh, yeah, guys, got to still mute. A lot of work with you to make these things, and I know it was a lot of work to create the videos in addition to all the work you've done at your internship. But it really helps us promote what you're doing. They'll be part of your portfolio that you use for your skills, and hopefully you learned a very important skill. We try to have you learn technical skills, but also how to communicate those skills, because that's what's going to frankly get you paid and also get you influence in the world to do whatever good you want to do. So to give you a feel for the amazing youth and adults behind the employer names, Ellen Guo, one of OnRamp's very own interns this year, interning at both OnRamps and the DC Office of the Attorney General, has made a great slideshow with photos from both this year's workshops and all throughout the year and this summer with many of the employers. So we'll just start with enjoying. And I think Ms. Jones will cue that up now. Beautiful. Thank you, Ellen, for putting that together. And big thank you to Vinny Moano Media, one of our employers for a couple of years now, but all who've put to work the interns and his team to kind of document a lot of what you guys have been up to this summer. So for some of you, he couldn't get to all 36 employers, but he got to, I think, 7 or so to get some of those great shots. And we'll see some more of his work, videos of you guys later in the show. So let's get to hearing from our students who are the star of the show and will run much of this show today. So this year's featured student speaker, we always have a student speaker, is Nathan McAlpine. And to me, he's one of the most engaging, energetic, intelligent, and always thoughtful of the nearly 1,000 interns we worked with since 2013. I was super impressed with Nathan when I met him in 9th grade as one of our youngest interns and in a Verizon award competition. And I never cease to be surprised and delighted by what he keeps doing and what he keeps becoming, especially now that he's off to his first year on a full ride scholarship to Georgia Tech. He's a 4-time intern with us and is serving as a volunteer on the host committee, even for our On-Ramps 10-year celebration that's coming up in October. I hope you'll all get to tune in. And more importantly, someone I sincerely hope, I hope this of a lot of you as interns that I'll be a friend as you keep achieving and giving back. And as Nathan clearly is continue to giving back as he grows and as he's doing today. So I'll turn it over now to Nathan McAlpine.
All right, hello everybody. Thank you, Mr. Holm, for the warm welcome. I really appreciate the opportunity to do this. But just an introduction to myself. My name is Nathan McAlpine, and I am so excited to be here tonight. I've been a part of On-Ramps for about 4 years, and I graduated from McKinley Tech High School, and I'm currently a Stamps President Scholar pursuing a computer science degree at Georgia Tech. As an On-Ramps alum for about 4 years, I've gotten to do some awesome experiences in software development and data analytics at 4 different companies where I got to be at the forefront of change and growth in those spaces. This year at Uncover Education, I was able to learn an entirely new coding language, plan and build an app prototype from scratch, develop a positive relationship with the CEO, and expand my network of industry professionals in the computer science field. And that's in just 6 weeks. So it has been an amazing summer. And I'm honored to be able to share my experience and some encouraging words with you all. So firstly, I'd like to highlight what this ceremony is all about. It's a celebration, right? A chance to uplift each other and all that we have accomplished this summer. So congratulations, interns, you made it. I hope you're proud of what you have done and you're excited for the many things to come. And congratulations to the employers and volunteers who helped change the lives of hundreds of DC youth. We are here to celebrate you all. And I hope this goes off without a hitch as one of the best celebrations we've had. And yes, though it is a celebration, I want everyone to get excited. It's also a celebration of the end. So what do we do now that it's all over? First, we must recognize the blessing that it is. These are crazy, awesome opportunities. We got to do app development, creative research projects where we get to take lead and explore ridiculous limits of curiosity, journalism, build rovers, build video games, and so much more that I don't even know, right? But these are experiences that we get as high schoolers that many college students wish they were getting and often have to compete to get opportunities close to this. So I'm just so grateful for this. And I also think we need to recognize the blessing of the employers that we have. They actually care. The people running this program actually care. I don't know many people who would take a chance on hundreds of random high schoolers and give them professional tasks or opportunities like this. But this is a program that's built on growth, dedication, and a commitment to a mission to uplifting DC youth into positions that maybe we never thought we could be in. So this is just an amazing opportunity. And I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to all the employers, all the volunteers, On-Ramps, Mr. Holmes, Ms. Jones, Ms. Leas, you guys hold up the fort and get a crazy amount done and have some inspirational lessons and things for us. And we wouldn't be able to experience this or enjoy this without you. So thank you. We always got to recognize the blessing. 2, to a lot of the interns that you finish, understand the importance of reflection. Don't leave this opportunity having not learned anything about yourself. We must be mindful of who we are and through our experiences truly grow for them. Reflection helps build upon our character. So we must do it after each experience. So ask yourself, what did you like? What did you dislike? What did you learn and how did those things fit in the future that you see for yourself? If they don't fit in the future, now you know that that might not be your thing. Or how did you feel in your working environment? What were some mistakes that you made and how did you react to them? At one point in my internship this year, I had a lapse in communication with my supervisor where I didn't fully understand the tasks or expectations. And instead of clarifying the misconceptions, I just made wrong assumptions that led to a lot of setbacks later in the week, which was really frustrating. And I know I kind of attack, was like, oh, why is it my fault? I didn't really understand. But at the same time, from that experience, after reflecting on it, I realized, okay, I shouldn't make assumptions. An open line of communication is super important in the workplace. And so I should always communicate what I'm thinking. So we're on the same understanding. And that's a skill that I will take forever into whatever workplace I do. And thinking about these things will pay many dividends in the future, guys. And 3, leverage this experience. Don't hide your accomplishments and don't let go of these connections. Share your story. People want to hear. We are young people doing things that a lot of young folks do not get the opportunity to do. And sharing that can lead to so many great things. One, it leads to opportunities for others. Me speaking here, me speaking at other places, or you guys sharing your stories like, oh, what's on-ramps? I want to be a part of that. What's on-ramps? You've done this before. Can you help me? Can you help me build this vision? We are at the forefront of a lot of change, and leveraging this experience and talking about it is what gets us out there. You guys are going to be applying for colleges. You guys might need recommendations. Your mentors are amazing people to give you those recommendations. And you might just want opportunities in the future. So hold on to those connections and amazing things will happen. So guys, as we move on for the rest of this, remember those things, recognize the blessing, understand the reflection, and leverage this experience. And now we just get to celebrate all the amazing things we've done. So welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, Nathan. That's awesome. You really, as we can see, students got the wisdom here. We all learn every year, and it's, you know, one of the most rewarding things to meet you guys and fresh intelligence and wisdom, honestly. So thank you, Nathan. As you can see, the student voices are the most meaningful, and we'll turn a lot of this award presentation over to them. And them, our current students and our alumni. So you'll see that, and as Nathan said, you know, leverage this experience by joining our network of alumni and then come back as alumni. Nathan actually is an alumni now, even in college, and then some have gone on to get jobs, and we've helped some get jobs. So want to help you guys do that. So to thank and recognize one of the other blessings that Nathan mentioned is our phenomenal employer. I'd like to have Helena Derez, a 2 times on-ramps intern, give an appreciation to you, this year's employers. And before Helena starts it, there's one story I got to add, that besides noting that she may be the most participatory student in all of our workshops every Wednesday, when I called her supervisor, Jim Meganrider at Virginia Tech early on, he wondered if she was a college student rather than a high school student from DC International. And because of how much of a leader and how much of a help she has been to Jim and to other interns. And that's something that you can do. All of you can help open the door for other young people after this. But Helena, will you do the next piece?
Yes, so thank you so much, Mr. Holmes. Good afternoon, everyone. As Mr. Holmes mentioned, I'm Helena. I'm a rising senior at DC International. I'm an intern at Virginia Tech, and I will be 17 years old next week. We would like to begin this celebration by recognizing all of the employers. Thanks for giving us the opportunity for these experiences. The impact that you all make on interns is enormous, so thank you. I would also like to thank all of the 2022 on-ramps interns and alumni for your hard work you guys have put in this summer. Thank you.
Thank you, Helena. That's great. Perfect. So one more word of thanks before we start giving the intern awards. And that is also tells you a bit about how the awards were created. So the nominees and winners of the awards were selected thanks to our judges, the On-Ramps to Careers Board of Directors. 8 volunteers, including the staff, myself and Mr. Capozzi, and looked at about 7 hours worth of videos. So we have over 50 intern videos, which is phenomenal, with teams between 2 and 6 people. To select the nominees, really, that was the hardest part. And then the winners, because honestly, I had to talk to the team. Can we just give 3 winners for this subject? And they held me back. The nominations, I hope you know, are a big honor, and you should put it on your resumes. And we will give gift cards for the winners of each category. So this board of directors, I'll just say, is a real roll up their sleeves and pitch in kind of board, and they certainly stepped up to do that for you guys for these awards. So without further ado, we'll ask Malia Daniels, a really outstanding and outspoken in a great way intern at ADS, Acquired Data Solutions. She's going to be the MC of our first 3 intern video awards before we have another speaker and then do the final. So Malia.
Hi, everybody. My name is Malia Daniels. I am a rising senior at Bell Multicultural, and I'm in engineering, studying to be an environmental engineer. And I will be presenting the Most Creative Award. And the nominees are Virginia Tech Think About, On-Ramp Help Desk, Pathways to Housing, We Uplift the World, DC DPW, Edge of Yesterday, EY3 Technologies, and NASA Rover Project. And the winner is On-Ramps Help Desk. Congratulations for being the most creative. And now here's a video from their presentation.
Welcome to the On-Ramps to Careers Summer 2022 DC Community Help Desk. On-Ramps is partnered with Bite Back this summer.
At the Bite Back facility, the first thing we do is sanitize. We also have the lovely Miss Rosita to welcome us when we first come in. And then we have some motivational pictures to get our day started off right on the way to the computer lab. What we do is we answer tech questions for the DC community. This can vary between questions on Google Suite, Microsoft, or if they just need assistance with their iPads or phones or whatever devices they may have, Android or laptop. That's what we're here to do.
Congratulations, guys. Now I will be presenting the nominees for the Most Professional Award. And the nominees are Accenture Group D5, Athlitech powered by Microsoft, Accenture Group E5, Accenture Group D2, Virginia Think a Bit, Adam and Helena, Attorney General's Office, Accenture Group E7, and Comcast. And the winner is Accenture Group D2, Taylor, Kanila, Imari, and Destiny. Congratulations, guys, for winning the Most Professional. And here is a video from their presentation.
All right, hello everyone. This slideshow is going to tell you about how our experience with interning with Accenture, and a little introduction to what Accenture is. Accenture is a consulting company. It's a pretty big one because they are a global company, and essentially what they do as consultants is when other companies need help to improve their processes, products, or services, they would call consulting companies such as Accenture to help them out with whatever they need. Because of Accenture's size and how many employees it has, with many different backgrounds and skills, Accenture definitely has the tools necessary to solve any problem any company would have.
Congratulations for being the most professional. The last award I will be presenting is the most informative. And the nominees are Accenture Group D1, Accenture Group D3, Pathways to Housing, Words Live, Virginia Tech Think About, Department of Public Works, Children's National Research Institution, Virginia Tech Think a Bit, and Community Grocery Coop. And the winners are Department of Public Works. Congratulations, guys. And here is a video from their presentation.
Hello, we're interns at DPW, and we have a story map to show you what we did for the summer. One of our projects is bulk trash. We made a story map of the bulk trash collection system in DC with everything you need to know in order to schedule a pickup.
Another one of our projects is yard waste collection. Many people mistake putting yard waste in with their bulk trash. So in addition, we made a separate story map to explain what yard waste is and how to dispose of it properly.
Along with the bulk trash collection, we created a story map to explain the ward parents for bulk collection and how to make the system more efficient.
These are maps for street alley cleaning. These showcase what wards have the most alley cleaning requests in the neighborhoods where requests were met or missed.
This map shows the locations of murals across DC while also giving a preview of the mural.
Thank you for that great presentation. And congratulations to all the award winners.
Wonderful. Thank you, Malia. That's perfect. Knew you'd be a good MC for that. So before we go on with the other 5 awards, we have invited a phenomenal speaker, Mr. Anthony Abunaway, who I could go on and on about, but we have a top secret agent alumni to introduce him. So this secret agent was an intern in our very earliest years of On-Ramps to Careers. We've been keeping him secret because we want to surprise our keynote speaker, Mr. Abunaway. Anthony has gone back. He goes way back to the beginning with us at On-Ramps, and he really put the wind in my sails personally when I met him, and he signed up for as many students as he did just as we were really getting started, and inspired us and me to keep doing this. So without Anthony having doubled the numbers of interns our first year, we might never have been bold enough to start On-Ramps. So thank you, Anthony. But we want to bring on this blast from the past secret agent to remember those early years and give this appreciation and introduction of our very important guest speaker. So for the big reveal, drum roll, please. Rais Corbett.
Hey, hey, yo. Hey, everyone. My name is Rais. I graduated from McKinley Tech in 2015, and I was an intern for Athletech in the summers of 2014, 2015, and 2016. I received my BFA in illustration from VCU in 2019, and I've been freelancing for the past few years. Today, I'll be introducing a good friend of mine, Anthony Abunaway. Mr. Abunaway graduated from Georgia Tech in 2010 with a degree in business management and concentrations in information technology and marketing. He recently received his master's from Southern Methodist University in data science in July of this year. He currently works for Microsoft as the Director of Global Partnerships, helping Microsoft build a team of leaders to transform government and education institutions worldwide. He founded Athletech in July 2012, marking this month as Athletech's 10th anniversary. I met Anthony in the summer of 2014 when I was hired as a game developer for Athletech, an opportunity made possible by Robert Holm and On-Ramps to Careers. Some of my fondest memories are from those summers working at Athletech with my team about how crazy Mr. Abunwe was, me telling Mr. Abunwe how crazy he was, and him laughing at us, knowing that we knew he was crazy. Above all, though, he's a guy that cares about people, and he'll put them in positions to succeed even when they think they can't. So please indulge the old man from a story from his youth. When I first interviewed with Anthony, it was my really first actual job interview. I wanted to be a game developer because my strength was and still is drawing, and I wanted to use that strength to design a good game. Later, when I got my acceptance email, I was excited but a bit confused. I was hired as a developer, not a designer. I didn't know much about coding then, other than I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't think I was cut out for it. I didn't think I could succeed. In the end, though, my team and I made our game and uploaded it to the Microsoft store. When I asked Anthony, why did you make me a developer instead of a designer? He said that he already knew I could draw, but he wanted me to step out and learn something else. So in the end, I could code games and draw. And that's the kind of guy Anthony is. So please give a warm welcome, maybe some jazz hands if you're feeling fancy, to our most honored guest speaker, my main man, pots and pans, 100 grand, husband, father, spectacular, Anthony Abunwe.
Yo, that is not fair at all for you guys to do to me. That is unfortunate because, gosh, I'm not crazy. I'm actually not. But
see, you died. See.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Mr. Corbett and Mr. Holmes and everyone with the On-Ramps team. I am extremely excited and honored to be able to speak with to you guys and even just speak with you guys, because I think this is a joint opportunity, really. Supporting On-Ramps for how many ever years has been nothing but a delight and nothing but something that really feeds my spirit, feeds my passion. I also believe though feeds my calling. So I don't have a script. I'm just going to be able to talk to you guys. Mr. Holmes, how much time do I have so I don't over?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, perfect. I'm putting on the timer right now. So, Anthony Abunwe, I've been with Microsoft for the past 10 years. I actually came right out of college and started my career within Microsoft. I came out of college playing sports. I was a football player back in the day. I think that's probably where the craziness comes from. And then walked right into a career in corporate America. Coming out of college and into a career, man, it felt like I had to learn everything all over again. College is a fabulous opportunity for you to meet friends, make connections, but I'll tell you, it's not the end of the journey of learning. So you have to continue to learn. And one of the great things about joining a corporation like Microsoft or any other corporation is that it gives you another avenue of understanding and learning new practices. So I was able to learn a lot about business, learn about the government, and built a lot of skill sets that are supporting me today within my current role. My current role today at Microsoft, like as Rais shared, is I'm the director of our global partnerships focused on public sector and education. So we focus on the top tier partners globally that we can be able to build solutions with and sell solutions to the governments across the globe. So what does that mean? I say the government is an industry of industries. So I'm able to understand what we need to build out for industries to be successful in the next 10 years. And I love that because it really meets my passion of really looking towards the future and building towards the future. And I think that's something that each of you guys and gals should be focused on within your planning of your career as well. A lot of people don't know what they want to do. But I always say, if you don't know what you want to do, understand the skills you want to adapt and pull. Very similar to what I shared with Rais that day, right? There are skills that will allow you to continue to develop and mature within your career if you continue to focus on those skill sets that you want to apply. So what were the major skills that I think really lent me success? My ability to really look at data and really decipher really strong decisions off of data, off of information. That is why I went into data science, to be able to understand how to manipulate data to make better business sense. But in its own essence, you can do that today with just, observational studies, just really looking at information in front of you and making smart decisions. And I think these internships give you a great way to practice that, right? By having tough challenges and then leveraging data around you based on projects and events that you've never touched or experienced before, and then making smart, calculated decisions to be able to respond to those challenges or respond to those asks that the teams that you're working with are presenting to you. So that, that superpower really came by practice, right? It is something that becomes a daily practice for me of being able to assess data, assess information, and make smart decisions on top of that. So I think it's a daily practice that really made me successful. It wasn't one event. It was more of making the right decisions consistently based on the opportunities that were presented to me. And I think that's something that you guys should put into your arsenal as well, right? It's not going to be one event that's going to make you successful in life. I mean, I still consider myself young. I'm 35 years old. And I have a lot of life to live. So I feel like the biggest thing I need to do is understand, what do I want to be in the next 5 years? Where do I want to be in the next 10 years? And identify those skill sets that I need to acquire as I work through that time to get to those 5 and 10 years, right? And establish milestones for myself to be able to drive consistency on my behavior as I walk towards those 5 and 10 year goals. I think that also allowed me to be successful, and it's something I would love for you guys to put into your arsenal as well, is really looking at those goals. One of the major things Athletech is focused on doing is really teaching entrepreneurship to students, right? I always say to everyone, there's no age limit in being a millionaire. And, when I was young, I always put a dollar amount by age. I said, when I get 30 years old, I'm going to be a millionaire by the time I'm 30. But I wish I knew that I could do that when I was a teenager. And it's more than possible than ever today with technology. And when we talk about the future of technology, what really gets me excited is what I'm building out for the governments across the world, which is Web3, which we then talk about the metaverse, we talk about crypto, we talk about all these new things that are coming towards the internet. And if I was to ever say, where should you guys point your attention when it comes to the future, specifically within technology, is really studying Web3, really studying this new internet and this new metaverse that is being built out today and actually being transacted on today, and figure out where you fit in. It's a world that's built for the creators. It's a world that takes out the middleman, takes out corporations from the front of holding those transactions, and puts you in the power of being your own entrepreneur, being your own business as a self, right? Every person on this call is a business. You represent yourself, you represent your family, and also some the institutions that you are a part of as well. But within this Web3, you actually are able to own all of your assets, own your data, and really take ownership of the products and the creations you want to take to market. So that's what really gets me excited about the future, the ability to really allow for financial freedom for the masses, and allows you guys to really take ownership of your creation. And like I said earlier, it doesn't put an age limit on the access of becoming a millionaire. Am I telling you to go out there and buy a whole bunch of Bitcoin? No. What I'm telling you is to study about the new infrastructure that really we call the blockchain, and really get a good understanding of what this new world of Web3 looks like, and identify a path of where you could be able to fit in. And the great thing about on-ramps, what I appreciate, is that it's opening up these doors for you guys and opening up these new opportunities for you to be able to step in and take these opportunities. And the employers that you're working with, as you can see, Rais and I think we still stay, I know we still stay connected on Instagram, on LinkedIn. And, for me as a former employer, or, in general, a member and a supporter of on-ramps, I am open and available for everyone that is an alumni or a new member of this program. And I know any employee or employer that's associated to on-ramps feels the same way, because we want to, you know, we want to win, right? And I want you guys to win. I want to be I tell everyone, I want to be that angel investor to really support you guys in achieving your goals and achieving your dreams. And the best way to do that is by holding me accountable. As you can see, my name's on the screen here. So I would love for you guys to reach out, connect with me on LinkedIn. And if you need any support, any help in your journey, I'm always open and willing to share. I'm not always available, but I will definitely focus on making that availability. And first of all, again, I want to thank On-Ramps. I want to thank Robert Holmes for inviting me again this year to support, and inviting me to speak with you guys. I know I rambled on more than 5 minutes, but you know, if there's any takeaway, consistency is the name of the game. Be consistent. And I promise you guys, you will get to your goals and get to your aspirations if you just focused on consistently working towards it. And you guys started by being interns and members of the On-Ramps team this year. And just continue it. Continue finding new opportunities. Continue identifying new skills you want to develop, and be diligent in that pursuit. Again, thank you guys. Hope there is some value in all the words I've blabbed out there. And I hope you guys don't see me as crazy like my friend Raís does. So you guys have a great evening, and thanks again for having me.
Cool. Thank you, Anthony. I do think you're crazy, but in that good way, like that dude's crazy, crazy good. So really appreciate it. It's so exciting to be have you back. I know there were some years you went to raising some little ones, but it's to me, you know, this is kind of the year of Athletech in a way, because we have invited next last year's alumni of the year and another one of your past interns, Brittany Young, to introduce our next secret reveal tonight. Brittany has been an active in our alumni network, really helped us get it started all through college, and then kept doing that to pay it forward even after she got hired at a great job at Texas Instruments last year. So like so many of Anthony's interns, and he's so phenomenal. Your interns keep coming back because of the great experience. And Brittany, we are so proud to have you as one of our leaders in the alumni network. Brittany, would you do the next award?
Yes. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Brittany Young. I currently work as application developer at Texas Instruments here in Dallas. I'm a recent grad, not really a recent grad, of Florida A&M University, as well as an alumni of the On-Ramps program. Today, I have the privilege of recognizing the accomplishments of this year's Alumni of the Year. This alumni has shown great leadership, starting from when they were only an intern, starting, I believe, their 9th grade year. Since 2014, they have gone above and beyond the responsibilities of a typical intern. I remember them returning to assist in my internship under Anthony. He came back my 11th grade year to help a lot of the developers working on their projects. Upon entering college, they returned as one of the first student supervisors and helped lead the way to further grow this program. I've had the privilege to work alongside with them when On-Ramps kicked off their alumni network initiative, where we strive to stay connected with our alumni, as well as connect them to employers that would kickstart or further their career. Their efforts, oh gosh, I can't talk today. Their efforts extend further than just the alumni network, but for incoming interns as well. Their recent collaboration with Tyler Technologies has afforded several interns the opportunity to intern and be paid directly from them, which has opened up a host of opportunities for students who do not have SYEP. We can go all day on their works with On-Ramps, but I'm sure we don't have enough time for that. So without further ado, I want to present this year's Alumni of the Year to, drum roll, Sean Pine. Congratulations, Sean.
Oh my goodness. Brittany, first of all, it's great to see you. Thank you so much. I'm honestly, it's such an incredible honor. I just want to thank the entire On-Ramps team and Mr. Holm for considering me for this. It makes it even more emotional and special to see Rais on the call. I was dying laughing, Rais. Oh my goodness. And Mr. Boonaway, literally my first employer. Nathan McAlpine, like my hero / former mentee. Just amazing group here. But I'll keep this brief. Like I said, it's really an incredible honor. On-Ramps has helped me in countless ways over the last, long time since my freshman year of high school. I'm now 23, just graduated college last year. They are the reason why I work in technology today. Definitely built the foundation for my interest in technology and what inspired me to pursue the path I currently pursue. No question about that. And they're a huge reason why I was able to pursue the current job I have. I live in San Francisco and I'm a software engineer at Intuit QuickBooks. Without the experience I had in college with On-Ramps, which was, became something because of the experiences I had in high school, and that led to my internship and then my consequential job. So I'll tell you real brief, 3 quick memories. When I think of On-Ramps, I think first, meeting Mr. Holm. I think on his first week, maybe first day of his job as On-Ramps, I was a freshman at McKinley going on a field trip. He introduced me to On-Ramps. I think of my first internship with Athletech. Rais was there. I remember literally my first job. Mr. Boonaway, my first boss, first time ever getting paid, being just lucky to be in the room as a freshman, and On-Ramps played a major role in that. Fast forward to college, I remember being able to come back and mentor amazing interns like Nathan McAlpine, Ayende Rogers, Michaela Clark, Osei Calhoun, Darren Carter. Incredible group and an incredible introduction to mentorship. And then of course, I'll never forget, will always cherish my time with the Code Whisperers tech app development team. That's ancient. No one on this call knows what that is, but those are my brothers, my family, Terrell Branch, Ben Wodach, and Ronald Simpson. But like I said, those experiences encompassed my foundation in technology and what inspired me and made me see my current path as possible. Last thing, I really will be forever indebted to On-Ramps, such a terrific community. And it's a privilege and a pleasure to be a part of the alumni network and be able to come be a part of these events and hopefully help out where I can, just be inspired all the time. And little note about the network, if you haven't joined the network online, the alumni network on LinkedIn, if you're a current intern or a current participant, or you're an alumni, it doesn't matter. As we continue to develop that network, it'll just become a more and more powerful resource for both On-Ramps participants and alumni of all ages. So again, it's really an incredible honor. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Sean. And Brittany, it's phenomenal. I didn't really realize it was coming to be an Athletech year, but I'm love to see that brought together. And yes, Sean, I do remember that team. You guys were one of the ones that first got us off the ground too. So I will, without further ado, let's go on to 3 students who I had the privilege to meet today at McKinley Tech. We've been talking on the phone, but so much is virtual. They are 3 members of a couple different NASA rover teams, and they are phenomenal in person, and they are going to be our MCs for the next 4 awards. So Aldridge, Najee, and Savan, the floor is yours.
All right. Okay. Hello, my name is Aldridge Simon. I go to Paul Lawrence Dunbar High School, and as Mr. Holmes said, I'm a part of the NASA Rover Challenge group. And we are continuing with the nominees for the interns. Starting with the nominees for the most tech savvy. And the nominees are ADS, Chris Yang, Reese Dent, Atletech powered by Microsoft, Lucky Atletech powered by Microsoft, Jordan, Enlightened, Indico, ADS, Joshua, Caleb, Seth, Al Jordan, I can't really pronounce that, sorry. ADS, Jaden, Alan, Eliman, Rihanna, and Malia, and NASA Rover Project volunteer team. And the winner is Acquired Data Solution, Jada, Alan, Eliman, Renaya, and Malia. And now we will watch a clip from the winning video.
The purpose of the light sensor project is using an Arduino to record luminance data during automotive headlight tests, then being able to send the data to a web page that supports MP-API. Also to learn how to integrate hardware and software solutions using Arduino microcontroller and designing solutions. Gaining experience with different coding softwares like Arduino, Python, HTML, and different hardwares like breadboards, Arduino, Raspberry Pi, different types of resistors, and lastly, learning how to wire.
Over the course of this project, we have been faced with and overcome many different obstacles. One of our biggest issues was our inexperience with working with circuits and Arduino programming. For the majority of us, this was our first time working with circuits in general. We had a lot of confusion on what we were supposed to be working on. This setback was quickly resolved by us working as a team and contributing our strengths and working with what we were best at.
I got it. Good evening, everyone. I'm Najee Young. I go to HD Wilson High School. I'm a junior. I'm a rising junior and also a football player there. And now, with that being said, I will be presenting the Most Innovative Award. Your nominees are NASA Rover Project, Breaks Team, Enlighten, Virginia Tech, Think About, Zariah and Nyela, Block by Block News, Vinny Mawano Media, Virginia Tech Think About, Laya and Mia, Accenture Group 17, NASA Rover Project. And your winners are Vinny, golly, Mawano Media. Congratulations. And now we will be watching a short video from the winner.
Hello, hi, my name is Leah Tyner. I am a recent graduate from McKinley Technology High School who's planning to attend North Carolina A&T in the fall to study creative writing and with a focus in screenwriting. I'm currently doing an internship with Vinny. Vinny is a digital marketer and filmmaker and educator who is based in DC, who helps create marketing videos for nonprofits and also organizations so that they can build their audience. We also learned what was good and bad marketing. We have learned that good marketing is mainly marketing that can grab your eye, it can grab your attention, it makes you interested. If you're interested, that means it's good marketing. Bad marketing is typically marketing where you're not able to pay much attention, it doesn't grab your attention, you're uninterested. If you want to be great, if you want to see some great marketing, you have to grab your audience, and that was the main thing I learned. This internship also helped me figure out how to engage my audience. As someone who's going into screenwriting, it's really important to me to learn how to engage my audience.
This internship has given me greater insight on how to improve in the marketing sphere to further my career. I used to see corporate work as something impossibly hard to understand and out of reach for someone like me with a creative temperament. Every time I've hit an obstacle, be it through trying to make something happen in Final Cut Pro or not understanding specific terminology, it has actually turned into a fantastic growth opportunity for me. Not understanding certain jargon and asking for clarification has helped me build a better understanding of the marketing world. It's actually rewarding to learn new skills, keep in touch with the schedule, and also spend time really considering all of the elements, from negotiation to final product, the shape of the media landscape.
Right. I think next up is Savan.
Okay. Hello? Can y'all hear me? All right. Hello, my name is Savon Holland. I'm a rising senior at Phelps State High School. As y'all can see, I'm not on my computer right now, but that's a long story. And I will be presenting the Teamwork Award. Yeah, I'll be presenting the Teamwork Award. And the nominees are Accenture, Group E3, D4, and D6, Palo Alto Networks, Provision, NASA Rover Project Suspension Team, ADS, Samaya, Antonio, and August, I think, and the NASA Rover Project Drivetrain. And the winner is the NASA Rover Project Suspension Team. Congratulations. And now we will be seeing a video from them shortly. Yeah.
My name is Adam Weiner.
My name is Jabril Scott. My name is Xavier Barrett. My name is Jacoby White.
My name is Elder Simon.
Our group is designing and building suspension.
Suspension is really important because it allows the wheels to stay on the surface as much as possible, so you get more traction and more speed when you're pedaling or moving at all. And also it prevents the drivers from being bounced around by every tiny little bump in the road.
What I like about working in our group is how hard we work and how well we work together.
Right now we are currently on the creation phase, working on the design for the suspension.
Najee Young again, and now I will be presenting the most engaging award. Your nominees are Virtual Enterprise, Enchetics, ADS, Reed and Cali, Department of Transportation, Excella, The New Majority, Virginia Tech Think About Labs, and ADS, and NASA Rover Project Wales Team. Your winners are Acquired Data Solutions, Siraj, Michael, Solomon, Micaiah, and Sierra. And now we will be watching a short video from the winner.
Hey there, we're Gloop, one of 6 intern groups at ADS, and this is our presentation on how our time interning at ADS went. Employer is Acquired Data Solutions. ADS deals with a plethora of different problems regarding technology. ADS partners with some other organizations to design, test, evaluate, and finalize all sorts of technological systems. ADS can specialize in cybersecurity, cloud engineering, system engineering, hardware or software engineering, and evaluations.
So the key takeaways I got from this internship was it's okay to be uncomfortable with something you aren't used to, and it's okay to learn something new because it can help you in your future with future tasks and just wanting to expand and learn new things.
For impact, for the interns initially less experienced with technology, this project was a great learning opportunity, and interns who already had experience still gained a good deal from it. This project was a big learning opportunity as to how light sensors and the tools we worked with operated.
All right, thank you guys, well done. And it was not planned that you guys would be from the NASA Rover Project and get to see and announce some of yourselves. Congratulations, Aldridge. Congratulations, all the award winners for tech savvy, innovative, teamwork, and engaging. Well done, guys, as MCs. One of the things that we try to do here is give you guys a chance to really grow as speakers. I personally was a shy high school student and realized you don't get too far unless you can speak up. So I really appreciate the stretch you guys did, all of our presenters today. Next, we're going to share a thanks to both our community partners and our schools. And one of our great partners is an employer and community member, Mr. Chris Carroll. He's one of those board members who rolls up his sleeves, and we want to have him say thanks to the incredible community partners who are also crucial, but often not thanked for their tireless work on this mission. This really all happens because of a big group of organizations. So Chris.
Appreciate that, Robert. And it's been an incredible day. And hello, everybody. My name is Chris Carroll. I'm the External Affairs Director for AT&T covering Washington, D.C. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank the many organizations that have contributed to the accomplishments and success we've seen today. The school districts, both public and private charter schools, amazing teams who support work-based learning, the Office of the State Superintendent of Schools and all of their internship staff, universities and training partners like UDC and Bite Back, the many industry groups and volunteers from organizations like those listed here, the NAF academies and district teams who support career and technical education, as well as nonprofit partners and foundations like the Lever Fund, CityWorks DC, Bite Back, and Wild Tech. So again, congratulations, everybody today. It's great organization and great work.
Thank you, Chris. Hey, Chris, would it be okay to share about the AT&T contribution?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, AT&T, if you don't know, AT&T has been a strong supporter of on-ramps for, we're going on 10 years now. And we just recently awarded on-ramps to careers a $50,000 grant from the AT&T organization. And we're happy to continue to support, further expansion of the program and with a focus on cybersecurity, public safety. And we look forward to continuing to work with you guys and, see what we can do with that.
Well, thank you, Chris. We love all the work that you do. And we're also celebrating today that donation. It really makes a huge difference. We can't do this work without us, well, not me, but our other partners, all our other staff need to pay their bills. So it really makes a difference. Thank you. I'm going to take apart that Hillary Jones, who's our managing director. And honestly, maybe we wouldn't have started with some people who are on this call, like Antoine Ford from Enlighten, Bunaway earlier. But I don't know on a daily basis if we keep going without our managing director, Hillary Jones. But she's also operating part of the slides here and can't come off to do this part. So it's actually my honor to do this because I also have a role at McKinley Technology High School. It's a director of IT, and I want to really thank all of our school partners. We had 17, actually 18 schools this year participating. As Chris said, charter and public. And I definitely want to shout out all my fellow NAF Academy staff, directors, and coordinators and managers. Honestly, this would not happen without them either, especially being the bridge to young people, finding them when we have trouble, but matching to these great opportunities, matching great young people to what we do. I'll also shout out my new Principal Stafford and Dr. Jackson, who at McKinley, we are very proud of all the young people here, and also have us doing some of our biggest internships are actually being held at McKinley. So thank you, all of you school staff who are here. Next, we will have Zach Harris start off with 2 awards. We're going to have, he's going to do one of them, and then Natural Premier will do the second. But there's so many thanks to give to employers. We needed to do it in 2 parts today. So Zach.
Thank you, Mr. Home, and hello to everybody out there. My name is Zachary Harris. Oh, thank you, Malia. Thank you. And I'm 19 years old. I am a sophomore at Cornell University, and I'm studying mechanical engineering there. This summer, I was a mentor at ADS, Acquired Data Solutions, up at McKinley Tech. And a fun fact about me is I like to play basketball, but it's pretty hot out there today, so I don't want to pass out. But and today I will be announcing your True Grit Employer Award. And so in reality, we couldn't choose just one. We were thinking we can't just choose just one employer. So actually all of the employers are winners today. The winners are a little bit blocked there. Is there any way? Oh, thank you. So ADS, Georgetown UIS, NASA rover, the new majority, Virginia Tech Think a Bit Labs, and Vinny Wano. Congratulations. I am extremely grateful to the employers for giving me a chance at ADS. And I'm sure there are similar sentiments across the board. So please help me show our employers how much we appreciate them. Thank you.
Thank you, Zach. Even the pets are voting for these guys. I just got to say a word about each of these folks. We got to go fast, but all of our employers go above and beyond, guys. Nobody's getting paid to do this extra work and be here tonight when they probably have their own bosses saying, where's my other project? But they do this, all of our employers, beyond what they do for their business. And these 6 in particular this year really stepped up to add more interns when we needed them. We're just flexible and have been at this for several years. And they together probably make up half of our interns, maybe a third of our interns this year. So Acquired Data Solutions, just phenomenal. Chris Hengler and Chris Grimm and the whole team there. Georgetown, been doing it from he moved to California, but he's still doing it. NASA rover, oh my God, this morning. Kathy Osman, Mr. Leslie, and Ms. Henley. The new majority is one of our smallest ones, but incredible sticking to it when a couple of interns didn't, dropped out. Sure, I'll take another one, and just really killing it. And Mr. Eggenreiter at Virginia Tech's Think a Bit Labs. I told the story about him last year. I'll save you this time, but he really sacrifices a lot for the students and is always one that people love to have been at. Vinny Moano did something extra this year, and we're just going to jump right into that video. But in addition to hosting the interns, he went out and made videos, which is what they do. And let's check out the next video that they put together for us this year.
If I could use 3 words to describe my on-ramps experience, I would say it's enlightening, uplifting, and fun. Enlightening because I got to learn a lot and it showed me a whole bunch of new things. Uplifting because everybody around is so encouraging, and when you're struggling, they want you to do better. If you're doing well, they celebrate success. And fun just because I've enjoyed my internships and doing it with other peers around me.
The experience of working with Comcast helped me develop the interest of knowing that I definitely want to go to the media and technology career path.
If I can describe my experience at Pepco, I would describe it as an enjoyable experience. I enjoy seeing the hands-on of things. I enjoy watching people climb up the power lines or fixing the lines.
The most exciting project that we've done, we've been split up into groups, and we're getting to come up with, we get to pick a world problem and we get to find a way to solve it. So my group, we're working on the suicide rates in teens. So we decided to come up with a hotline that's for the youth that will allow them to have somebody to talk to and connect with somebody who has experienced those same problems as them.
The students are exceeding my expectations in their willingness to learn, take on projects, engage with people, ask good questions.
All of the interns interact and engage with every professional at every level very comfortably and very professionally.
My expectation was really to be able to teach the kids a lot about entrepreneurship while they actually were reversing it and teaching me a lot. I'm gaining a lot by mentoring and working with the kids.
What I have liked from the interns is they have the drive to learn about what we do, and then they come with the passion and they have a desire to learn from what we do on a daily basis, and that keeps us engaged and also want to kind of do more of what we do on a regular basis.
If you decided to apply to the Think a Bit Lab through on-ramps, I would definitely say that it would be the best decision of your life.
So thank you, Vinny, for creating that, and Camille and Leah for putting together the interns. It's phenomenal. We use it to grow our opportunities. Without further ado, I'm going to send it over to Natural Premier, also an alumni of McKinley Tech, and someone we're very proud of where he's gone. Natural.
Thanks, Mr. Holm. And once again, congrats to those winners. So I'm Natural Premier. Hello, everyone. Hope you're having a good night. And I was a graduate of the McKinley Tech class of 2020. I am currently a junior studying at Harvard College and I'm majoring in environmental science and engineering. So this year, I returned for my third summer at Virginia Tech Think a Bit Labs, working under Dr. Jim Eggenreiter. Shout out to Virginia Tech, shout out to that whole team. And I'm here to present the winner for the Employer Host of the Summer. So this award goes to an employer with inspiring, thoughtful, challenging projects who engaged many students, kept well organized, and had many volunteers at the workshops. So the nominees are Acquired Data Solutions, Accenture, Athletech, Department of Public Works, Palo Alto Networks, We Uplift the World. And the winner is Department of Public Works. Very nice, very nice. So congratulations to them. Moving on, we will have the intern presentation video of the year coming up next.
All right, guys, this is the climax, and we have put our board back to work. As I said, they roll up their sleeves. Nobody more than Jim Volman, our board treasurer, and been there from the very beginning, along with Antoine Ford and myself and a few others, but practically works on the staff and probably reviewed the most videos. So is one good reason to have Jim be the presenter of today's overall award for the intern presentation video of the year. Jim.
Yes. As Robert said, I was pleased to do a lot of the reviewing. I wish I'd actually listened to more of them. Some of them that I didn't see were phenomenal. And I think that's one of the things that keeps me coming back and keeps me engaged with on-ramps is the amazing stuff everyone does. And, you know, I kind of wish my sons had a chance to do this because it would have worked. So without further ado, I want to give you the nominees and then tell you who's the overall winner of the year. So the nominees are On-Ramps Help Desk, Pathways to Housing, Destiny, Josiah, Hesdra Beth, and Arturo. The New Majority, Department of Transportation, Enlightened, Vinnie Milano Media, NASA Rover Project, Suspension Team, Enlightened, and We Uplift the World. And the winner is We Uplift the World. And now I think we're going to see their video, which I haven't seen yet.
Hi, my name is Mars, and I'm a creative entrepreneur interning this summer with the Uplift the World Foundation, and I'm a rising junior at McKinley Technology High School. Me and the other interns are being encouraged to be consistent, creative, self-driven, and to mentally take care of ourselves throughout the process. This internship has been really great and is perfectly aligned for my goals in the future, which is to become an entrepreneur for my own clothing brand.
Hey, my name is Amogechi Njoku, and I am a sophomore at the University of the District of Columbia. And this summer, I'm interning with the We Uplift the World Foundation. Working here has been truly amazing. I've learned a great amount of things, more specifically on Web3 and NFTs, what these terms are and concepts related to them and how they function. You know, just being here and watching Bijan and Lichi run this organization has truly inspired me to, you know, tap into my own creative potential and continue to pursue my career goals and my dreams. I'm actually working on my very own NFT project. It's a message that I want to put out to the world, you know, to motivate and inspire people to continue to pursue whatever they desire in this life, whether it's the simplest of everyday tasks or, goals that have more long-term results. So thank you, On-Ramps, and a special thank you to We Uplift the World for such an amazing summer.
Wonderful. Thank you. And congratulations to We Uplift the World. And thank you to Bijan. I'll have to say he was with Anthony on Anthony's Athletech team back years ago. And now he's got a new world and his own foundation out in California. So we love it that you're back in a new form. And it's amazing what you've done with our students. Look forward to keeping growing it, Bijan. And well done, team, especially our McKinley. And it's a family affair. I don't know if you noticed, but there's a couple of interns who are brothers and sisters who over the years. So that's exciting too. So I think going back, I want to have Brittany come back on, who you met earlier, and talk a little bit about the alumni network.
Okay. Before we close, I want to make sure that I encourage the On-Ramps alumni to stay connected via our LinkedIn page. I know it's been dropped in the chat a few times. We plan to continue to create opportunities to grow your career and to connect you with employers that may just be a right fit for you. The alumni network also provides opportunity for you to connect with our interns. So our current interns and interns for the future. Hopefully this, this program continues for years and years and years. Our interns, I definitely encourage you all to stay connected with On-Ramps. From my own experience, me staying connected with a lot of alumni or managers or whoever I've come in contact with being in On-Ramps has really jump-started my career. And I really encourage you all to continue to network outside of On-Ramps, within On-Ramps, get with people that you've worked with as interns. You may even work with them on outside projects in the future, but make sure you stay connected in our network so that we can keep up with what you're working on or some ideas that you have to further the program. Also, please make sure that you follow our other platforms on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And that will also be dropped in the chat. I can drop that in the next few minutes. So yeah, hopefully this helps. And congratulations for finishing an awesome summer. You guys' projects look amazing, and you guys speak so well on them. So I'm just glad to see how far this program has come since I joined back in my 11th grade year. I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. I'm not that old, but I'm just glad to see how you guys are enjoying this program. So keep up the good work.
Thank you, Brittany. No better advertisement than it's not just it is really good for your career to be part of it, but also to be part of a really amazing set of nearly 1,000 young people now over the last 10 years. So join the alumni for that. We're going to do some events coming up in fall for alumni on, raising money for college if you're in college, and then looking for jobs if you're at that point. And a lot of our employers want to hire you guys. So I think the last part is to look forward. So as I said, it's our 10 years anniversary. This is our 10th summer. And it's going to be a special occasion, October 6th at Samsung, one of our longtime partners. There in the bottom is a link to buy tickets or become a sponsor for the event. And maybe we can drop that in the chat. I don't know if maybe John Capozzi, if you want to drop that in the chat, if you go, or you can go to the onrampstocareers.org website, and then there's a tab for the 2022 celebration. All right, then the LinkedIn, that's your other next step, and the survey that'll be coming out, because it helps us both raise money because it tells what the impact is, and we want to keep track and give you the best services going forward. So hope you'll join, hope you employers, I really want to thank all of you. A big thanks to the young people who stuck it out. It's been hard after COVID. A lot of people said, no, I just want to stay at home on my bed. You guys did not, and you're going to be rewarded for continuing to push forward as you have. It means a lot to all of us. It means a lot to all the employers who invest in you. And it's just a rewarding thing to see you grow. So congratulations. Take some good time off before school starts, the 29th. I know for one, I am signing off for 10 days. I hope you get a chance to do the same. But